Hello to Jeanine's Jungle Pool Spapreneur live session of the week. I just wanted to share one impulse I had earlier with you guys. And that was, I've been talking to so many women this last week and this week regarding Alpha Goddess. And very often when people hear the price of $400,000 for the coaching, they're like, oh wow, that's expensive. Although obviously, I'm very, very, very transparent with all of my prices. Hello. The night owls of Germany. Cool to see you. No one is sleeping. All night owls. Amazing. And then people are like, is too expensive, I don't have the money, so it's nothing for me. And if I look back in my history, if I would have thought like that, for sure I would not be the CEO of a multi-million business. For sure I wouldn't have made 8 figures, and I want to share why. When I started investing in myself, I've learned something, and this impulse I would like to share, that there are prices. First of all, I never use it's high or low or cheap or expensive, because it's just a judgment, just a label I have. It doesn't say anything about the price. Furthermore, I like to use the term, is the price of a program, product, whatever I want to buy, is it convenient or inconvenient? And let's be honest, do you really think that you're going to have a multi-million business investing only in the convenient skills? Or do we all agree, and when you look back in your own life, that every time you've made massive growth in your own personality, in your own business, it happened when you were before in the inconvenient aspects? No matter if it was in your business, no matter if it was in relationships. And Napoleon Hill writes a whole chapter about that, or half of a chapter is dedicated to that all the people he interviewed before they had major breakthroughs, they've been to a very, very, very inconvenient aspect in their life. Some almost did go bankruptcy. Others tried 100 times and it didn't work out, and were like, okay, I'm just gonna give up. I tried, but it's not working. And hearing and reading those stories, and hearing it also from people I admire, I want to learn from, always reminded me of, hey, I gotta keep continuing showing up for myself, and gotta continue investing in inconvenient areas. Also prices, because in the inconvenient parts is where the money is. And is an aspect of life we don't, in my eyes, in my view, we don't talk often, or not enough about. As in, we think, okay, someone, even the coach comes, gives me the recipe on a silver tablet, I'm going to mix everything together, and then the coach and everyone else, life, all other people are responsible that in the end the cake happens, but the cake tastes beautiful. And wouldn't you agree, when we just talk about I've had the best recipes, I thought so, and for instance the ingredients for one of my favorite cakes in the States, actually it tasted completely different than to Europe, and I didn't like the cake at all here. So was it now the fault of the cook who invented the recipe, the ingredients? so many things I could have blamed on. So many things that could have been responsible of why the cake in the States didn't taste like the cake in Europe. Instead, and now here we come to the inconvenient part, I had to figure out what are the ingredients where I am right now. That was a couple months ago, back in the States, which ingredients are available in the States that are working for me to make that pie, that cake happen. And it is the same with money and business. Only the base, I would say, in any recipe for cake, we need flour, a flour substance, something like that. It's a given. So any given for your business are universal laws, because they are always valuable. And it is not a certain strategy. It doesn't mean you have to have ads, funnels, a podcast, or you have to be on any particular platform. It's not a given. It's something you choose by what you feel, which platform you like. And I just wanted to share this today with you, that your growth, your money, especially multi-millions we are talking about in Alpha Goddess, and bringing your business to that level, dude, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be very, very inconvenient. Because if it would not be inconvenient for you, guess what? You would be having the money right now. But you choose rather having a convenient reality, the one financial reality you're living in right now, and that brings you X dollars a month. And it is kind of, in a way, hey, I'm sitting on my sofa watching TV, and maybe in that moment it is more convenient to eat the Pringles instead of going to the gym, do a workout, instead of doing a meditation or breath work or whatever. But I know afterwards, after 1 hour sitting on the sofa and eating Pringles, or after, let's say, a gym workout, I know for sure I'm gonna feel better after the gym workout, and not doing the more convenient thing, which is being on my sofa and eating the Pringle chips. And for everyone that's been thinking about joining Alpha Goddess, and is actually the only coaching program I'm going to be able to teach in German. Yeah, if you want to learn from me in German, want to have me as your mentor, Alpha Goddess is the way to go. All other programs that are coming are going to be in English, coaching programs. We still have some masterclasses that are coming up that are going to be in German, if you're part, obviously, of Boss Bitch Academy until this summer. And your money, having $1 million business, having a multi-million-dollar business, is going to be very inconvenient. And this, in my eyes, when you ask me why are so many people failing or not making it, and what's the difference to the people that make it, they keep showing up for themselves. They keep dealing with the feeling, oh, it's inconvenient, but it's okay, I can handle it, and I keep going. I mean, every time I'm at the gym in the morning and you ask me that second if I enjoy the workout, if it's fun, maybe I will say yes, it's fun. But if you ask me, hey, does it feel convenient right now to sweat in the jungle, my answer is going to be no. And every time so far it was very sweaty. But if you ask me afterwards, no matter what I've done for 1 hour, I feel amazing. And this is a power. There's always receive a gift if we walk through the inconvenience of life. And I just want to remind you not to use the word cheap and expensive anymore, because you judge and you limit yourself and your own possibilities, especially when you say something like Alpha Goddess is expensive. I understand the price is inconvenient for you. Surprisingly, the price is set like that to be inconvenient. And having the power and the strength to grow into a female business owner that created an 8-figure empire, I know it's not for everyone. I know it's not for everyone. Everyone could have it. It's possible, for sure. Not everyone chooses it. And understand me as a coach. If you decide that things are too inconvenient for you, why would I, as your coach, tell you, okay, if it's too inconvenient, then let's do something together that's more convenient for you, like eating Pringles on your sofa. Because if I would do that, I would set up myself for failure, and you too. And what kind of coach am I? So all prices for the level you want to reach financially, all my prices will always feel inconvenient to you. Set up like that on purpose. Because already before you make a decision, if you want to grow into that league, era, financial reality or not. And if you are not starting with a hell yes, I'm also not going to be there and say, okay, you can eat the Pringles on your sofa by yourself. You will not find me there. And for all business owners, especially if you are involved in any kind of spiritual practice, I had this wonderful conversation today with my breathwork teacher, and I received an astrology tarot card reading, and I wish I would have recorded our conversation about money. Because to me, especially people in the spiritual field, they're helping so much, changing so much of what's happening right now, awaken the consciousness of so many people, and don't allow themselves to take more money for that. And the thing is, we've all been living in an area where a small amount of people have been saying, like, give me all the money, give me all the money, give me all the money, and created this matrix in a way that the majority of people believed it's bad to have money. There's something wrong with it, especially in the spiritual scene. And until we do not change that consciousness, that it is amazing to have money, and not just a couple thousands, but millions all the time, multi-millions, especially as a woman, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. And it is so important to me to ask for much more money than you need. You know, I probably could survive with a couple thousands of dollars every month, but I always keep asking for much more. Because the moment I allow myself to ask for much more, I also can give and create much more. And what happens when we just ask for what we need, no matter the amount, we never have excess funds to create more than what we need. Imagine, like, if I just keep asking for the money I need, theoretically I only could build this small pool at an IRN right now. But if I keep asking for much more money, I also can build a much bigger pool, so more people are going to have space in that pool and have the experience to go swimming and know what it, I don't know, have a jungle pool. So the moment also you start asking for more, you automatically also create more for other people. So to me, it's very selfish only asking for the money you need. instead of asking for much more, where the real change is. And it's just a very low level of consciousness. And that's why I always say, and I know some people are not gonna like it, I'm gonna say it anyways, your bank account reflects your level of consciousness. I say it again, your bank account reflects your level of consciousness. And maybe we experienced in life, there's so many people that are amazing at talking, blah blah blah, not at doing, and you see that reflection on their bank account as well. And I'm just here to remind you, invite you that your growth is happening, where all the prices, your body, everything is gonna say it is inconvenient. And you know, when you find those kind of things where it is inconvenient, now you can say, wow, thank you for showing me that I found something that is really going to bring me closer to my millions, my multi-millions, whatever you want to build this year. And as always, I'm happy for everyone that decides to join Alpha Goddess. Doors are open, and we've just signed up, signed the contract, maybe we've booked the Alpha Goddess retreat at the end, at the end of March, and also the first millionaire retreat in Mexico. There's going to be at 2 amazing places. And yeah, send me a DM if you want to join one of the retreats. Alpha Goddess, the prerequisite is that you've made already 6 figures, like $100,000 per month or more, either to join the one-on-one coaching or the retreat. And if you want to join First Millionaire or the First Millionaire retreat, the prerequisite is $20,000 per month. And yeah, if you've already made that, congratulations! I celebrate you. I cheer you up. I'm your biggest fan, and at the same time, I'm inviting you to a much bigger room, because there's so much more to create, to feel, to experience. And as nature has been teaching me here, you grow or you die, and you grow or your business dies. I love you. I see you. Send my team a DM for booking, and see you soon.